start off with a new topic, advertisement, that is a part of your writing skill. Advertisement or ad is a public announcement made through a popular medium like newspapers, magazines, television, radio, and the cinema. An advertisement may be displayed on a placard as well. It is a non-personal, oral or visual message regarding a product, a service, or an idea. Now, what is the purpose of an advertisement, or why is an advertisement essential? An advertisement attracts immediate attention of the public. It is a very essential tool for promoting sales or services. It is used to influence the minds, the tastes, and even the motives of the masses. Masses, the people. Always remember, an advertisement is a mere play of words. It must be very attractive to catch the eye of the reader. Now, the advertisements are not only the ads that you see on the television, the commercial ads, but there are also the classified ads. So, here we will talk about that advertisement is categorized into two. One is the classified ads, the other one is the commercial ads. We are going to take the commercial ads later on. First, we are going to take up the classified ads. Before we proceed on to discussing about the classified ads, let us just go into detail as to how we should write the classified ads, or what are the essential details that are required for the classified ads. The very first point that you should remember while writing a classified ad is that it is categorized into columns. Now, categorized into column means that it is classified ad, that is a category, and it has got the other subcategories of its. Always do remember, my dear students, just like the notice, these classified ads or the commercial ads, they are placed in a box. So on top of that particular, that is inside the box, or in the very first line, what do you write? You write down the category of the classified ad. The category is stated at the top. The second most important point that you should remember while writing the classified ad, that you do not write down full sentences. Instead of a sentence, you use the phrases or the catchy words. Third one, the language used is factual, simple, and formal. Now, you have to see to it that this particular classified ad or your advertisement reaches out to the masses. The masses not only includes the rich people, but they also include the poor people as well. So, always keep in mind that whenever you are writing down a classified ad, please always keep your language to be very, very simple. Not only simple, but it has to be factual and formal. They are short, concise, and to the point. That is, you do not write any extra information in the ads, only the relevant information is included in the ads. Contact name and address is given, and at the end of writing down everything in the box, what is the last essential part of writing an advertisement is the contact number and your address. Now, let us see what are the different categories of the classified ads. Now, the different categories of the classified ads that we are going to study is, first, the situation vacant. Now, dear students, if you are the subscribers of the newspapers, if you would have opened up the column of the newspapers, you would have seen that there is a very big column of the classified ads where you are going to find very, very small ads regarding situation vacant. What do you mean by situation vacant? That means there is a company, there is an institution who is in need of an executive, of a receptionist, of an accountant, or of any other candidate required in their office or in their institution. So for that, they place an ad into the category of situation vacant. Then the second category is situation wanted. Now, what do you mean by situation wanted? Situation wanted, this is the advertisement that is given on behalf of the person who is in requisite of a job. Situation vacant is given by the management of a company or an institution who require certain people. In the situation wanted column, it is a person who is in need of a job and he is placing an advertisement in the newspaper. The third one is the sale and purchase of property, vehicle, goods or vehicles. That is, in other words, the sale of vehicles or goods. What's the meaning of it? That you want to sell any product. So this particular ad will come under the category of for sale. The second one is purchase. That means you want to purchase a pre-owned vehicle, a second-hand scooter you wish to purchase. So you will place your advertisement in this particular category. The next one is to let. Now what do you mean by to let? It is this particular category where you give your godown, where you give your hall, where you give your house on rent. The next category is the educational institutions. Now what do you mean by the educational institutions? That it is this particular ad that is given in order to promote their institution. Missing persons or pets. Now you would have seen even in the newspaper, that particular column where missing is written, that this particular person of such and such height, wearing such and such dress, or the clothing was last seen at this particular place out over there. Anybody who finds this person or anybody who comes across this person, kindly contact. You can give your phone number or you can give your address. Now it could be either for your persons or it could be for the pets. The second one is the travel and tours. Now travel and tours, it is generally given by, you would have seen about Make My Trip or the other such travel and tours company who really give an ad offering certain what you can say is incentives or the perks or the bonuses, or even you can write down some discounts, okay, in order to attract the persons. And the last one is the matrimonials. Matrimonials, wanted a bride, wanted a groom. Okay, so this comes under the category of matrimonials. But first we are going to begin with the situation vacant category. Now dear students, you need to remember, the first thing that you need to remember for writing the situation vacant classified ad is that you should always begin this particular ad either with wanted or required. The second point that you should keep in mind is you should state the name of the company or the institution. Third point you should keep in mind is that you have to mention the post and the number of vacancies. For example, supposedly, if there is the head of the institution and he or she wishes to place an advertisement regarding the teachers that are required concerning all the subjects. Now, when he or she is giving an ad in the newspaper, she has to specify which is the post for which she is wanting an advertisement to be placed and how many vacancies are there. Then when you are posting about this one, the next essential point is that minimum qualification and experience desired. When you are placing an ad, you should always give in that what is your criteria of giving that particular job to a particular person. What is the requisite or what are the qualifications that you require of a person, and what is the working experience. The next point is give the age, the gender and the preferential qualifications. What's the meaning of it? Apart from your age, apart from your gender, if you have some added qualification, that also you need to mention. Then in such advertisement, what is necessary in order to attract the applicants? You should mention the pay scale and the incentives or the perks or the bonuses that you give. The second last point is that you should state the mode of applying. In other words, whether you have to give your biodata or your CV or resume in person, or you've got to email them. And the last but not the least point that you need to remember is you have to end this particular advertisement with your contact address and the phone number. One of the essentialities of writing down an ad, be it the classified ad or be it the commercial ad, is that you need to put up these particular ads in a box. So let us start with the very first question as to how we should proceed on with writing a classified ad. Now the question is like that you are the personal assistant to the general manager, ABC Metal Tools Company. Your general manager has asked you to draft an advertisement for a local daily in the classified columns for the post of 2 engineers. Draft the advertisement in not more than 50 words. So my dear students, this particular advertisement is quite similar to the notice. How come both of them are similar? Because in the notice also you need to put up the notice in a box. There is a word limit of 50 words. Similarly, in your classified ads, you need to put up the ad in a box and there is the word limit of 50 words. Now let us see, and always dear students, to remember that when you are writing down the heading, the category that you are writing, it is supposed to be written in capital letters. So the category for which this particular advertisement is there, it is for the situation vacant. So on top, on the very first line, we are going to write down the topic as situation vacant. Now from whose side this particular advertisement is being given? It is given on behalf of ABC Metal Tools Company. Now dear students, it is not all necessary that you need to place the name of this particular company in the second line. You can even place the name of the company at the end. Now let us see how are you supposed to begin. I have told you, dear students, that you should always start your situation vacant advertisement with either wanted or required. So required. Now what is the post for which this particular advertisement is there? It is for the post of mechanical engineers. And how many vacancies are there? There are 2 vacancies. So how are we going to start off? That required 2 qualified mechanical engineers. Now we have given the post, we have given the vacancy. Now we have to give with the working experience as well. We need to add the qualifications as well. So we can write it in this manner: with minimum experience of 5 years. Now what should be the education qualification in order to become a mechanical engineer? You need to do Bachelor of Engineering. So what is this particular qualification? Should be BE, and in bracket, because you require mechanical engineer, so he should have done it in the field of mechanical. So it should be BE mechanical. Now we have to talk about the age as well. So what can we write down? About the age we can write down not above 35. Then remuneration. Now what do you mean by remuneration? Instead of remuneration, you can even write down that excellent package or handsome salary plus incentives. Attend walk-in interview on 2nd June. Okay, now the date needs to be specified. Now this is the mode of how you are supposed to give your application. It is a walk-in interview, and which is the date? It is 2nd of June and which is the place where the candidates are supposed to come? At Conventional Hall, Hotel Starlight, Kanpur, from 2 p.m. onwards. Now, dear students, here you are going to see to it that the language can differ from person to person. It is not all necessary exactly you need to write down in this particular manner, but you can rephrase your advertisement. But your advertisement should include all these particular points. The first point is that it should include the post, it should include the vacancy, it should include the educational qualification, it should include the working experience, it should include your age, it can include your gender, it has to include the mode of how you are going to apply, it should include the name of that particular institution or the company, and at the end the contact name and the address or the phone number. Now similarly, let us see another example of situation vacant. You are Sumita Ranjan, running a telephone booth in the Central Market, Bhopal. Give a suitable advertisement for a telephone operator. So for which post are you going to write an advertisement? For the post of a telephone operator. In the situation vacant column of Bhopal Times, offering attractive remuneration. Now what do you mean by remuneration? It means attractive package. It means handsome salary. Again, my dear students, what you are supposed to do? You are supposed to make a box. Always to remember that at the starting you make a three-sided box. Do not close the box because you do not know how many lines you are going to take for writing an advertisement. So make at the top line and the side lines. Just make the top line and the side lines, and the last line we are going to make it afterwards. In the very first line, again, what you are going to write down? You are going to write down situation vacant. Again, I repeat, my dear students, it is not necessary. You should give the name of the company in the second line. The name of the company can be given in the last line as well. So let us start off that what is the post for which you want a candidate? It is for the post of a telephone operator. Now when you want it for a telephone operator, you should be having some idea what sort of that particular person could be. That means you want that particular person to be smart, attractive, with good communication skill in both the two important languages. Now which are the two important languages? One is English, the other one is Hindi. Then the educational qualification, you can talk about that person has to be a graduate at least from a good school, from a reputed school. And then the working experience, that is precisely up to you whether you need to write down the working experience or not. So let us see how we are going to start off. Dear students, again remember you are supposed to start the advertisement with wanted. So wanted a telephone operator, smart, young, preferably a graduate, should be well conversant in English and Hindi. Now you can rephrase this particular words or the phrases. You could just write in this particular manner: having excellent command both in English and Hindi, or having good communication skill in English and Hindi. Attractive salary. Interested candidates may contact. Now since the name of the person is given there, it is Sumita. If you are a girl, you are going to write down Sumita. If you are a boy, you are going to write down Ranjan. So Sumita, then you can give the address also. Let us give the address as B22. Now Bhopal, Central Market is already mentioned. Bhopal is also mentioned. So you are supposed to give that particular address, and if you want, you can give your mobile number or your contact number as well. So this is how we are going to write down a classified ad for the very first category of situation vacant. Now let us come up to the second category. Now which is the second category? The second category is of situation wanted. Now let us study about some details regarding situation wanted. Now what is this situation wanted? Now this situation wanted is a person who is seeking a job. Seeking a job, a person who is wanting a job, who wants to take up a job. So now let us see as to what all details are to be included while writing this particular classified ad. The first one is qualification and experience. Now, just like in situation vacant, it was the employer, okay, who had given that advertisement, and he was wanting that particular person to be a graduate or to be a BE for any particular post. In the same manner, now we have to place an advertisement from the side of a person who is wanting to have a job, and this particular person also needs to give his qualification, also needs to give his working experience. Second one, he should give his age and his gender. The third one, he should specify about the nature of the job that he desires. In the situation vacant, we had seen the employer is putting up an advertisement for the post that he is wanting. Here, it is a person who is seeking a job for a particular post. Then the next point that you should keep in mind is that expected salary. What is the salary that he is expecting? And the last but not the least is the contact address and the phone number. And dear students, remember, you need to put this up in a box. Now let us see some example pertaining to situation wanted. Now again, the same thing is the one that first of all you make a three-sided box. Now let us see the very first question. Now what is the very first question? The first question is that you are Shirish Saxena of 47 Mall Road, Shimla. You are a young man of 35 with 7 years of experience as an expert executive. You seek an immediate change of job in a prestigious export house in Mumbai or in Bangalore. That means this particular person might be working in a small city. Now he wants to go up to the big city. Draft a suitable advertisement in the situation wanted column of a national daily. Again, my dear students, what are you supposed to keep in mind is first is you are supposed to write down the category. Now, what is the category that you are writing the advertisement? It is of situation vacant. Now, always remember you are writing this advertisement from the side of a person who wants a job. So, you will not at all write down wanted or required, but you are going to begin it in a different manner. Now, who are you? You are a young man of about 35 years with 7 years working experience, and you are an expert executive. You had worked as an expert executive. So how are you going to start it off? Now you've got to add a little bit of detail regarding yourself. You have to give a good description of yourself. So you will begin. A highly experienced, because you have 7 years working experience, so you can say that you are a you can start in this manner, that a highly qualified or a highly experienced. A highly experienced young expert executive in top export house needs change to some prestigious export house in Mumbai or in Bangalore. Familiar with e-commerce. Now since he is an executive, so that means he might be a commerce student. So you can write down that honors in commerce or a commerce graduate also you can write down. So familiar with e-commerce, marketing, administration, and advanced license, etc. That means all the qualifications that should be there in an executive should be written. Minimum salary expected is, now it is up to you that what are you supposed to write down about the salary. Please write to Shirish Saxena, 47 Mall Road, Shimla, and contact number you can give, or again dear students, you can rephrase your words. You can write down that in the other one, if interested, contact Shirish Saxena, and you can give the address and you can give the phone number. Now let us see the second example. You are Anil Verma of 257 Moti Nagar, New Delhi. You have just passed your BE Electrical in first division from a prestigious engineering college. You are in need of a job in or around Delhi. Write an advertisement for the situation vacant wanted column of the Times of India. Now, dear students, you need to remember that how you are supposed to write down again. Now, the write-up is entirely yours. Always to remember, you should not write down full sentences. You have to write down in phrases or the words. So how are you going to write this one? You can write down that a highly qualified BE Electrical from IIT Delhi seeks a job in or around Delhi. That has already been mentioned. At present, now you even need to tell the other company that at present are you jobless or are you working. So at present working with a private firm in Alwar. Alwar, you can give any other city's name also. Salary expected rupees 12,000, or you can give any salary. Contact Anil Verma. Give your contact address and your contact number. I hope, dear students, the difference between your situation wanted and your situation vacant is clear. Now, the next category we are about to deal with is your sale or purchase of a property or of a vehicle or of any household item. Now, let us look at the following details that are required while writing down this particular category of advertisement. Begin with for sale or purchase, available or wanted. Dear students, I had told you that when you are writing situation vacant advertisement, you are supposed to start with wanted or required. When you are beginning up with situation wanted, you can write down that a highly qualified or a highly experienced commerce graduate or the BE mechanical seeks a job, seeks a change of job. Now, in the same manner, when you are starting off with the sale and purchase category of the advertisement, you are supposed to begin with for sale or purchase or available or wanted. Second one that you should write down is mention the type of accommodation or the vehicle or the household item. The third thing that you should keep in mind is that you have to give a physical description. In other words, supposedly if I possess an Axis, it is 4-year-old. Now I want to sell off that particular Axis of mine. Okay, so now what am I supposed to give? I am going to put it in for sale column, and it's going to be the classified ad. So now what do I need to give? I need to give the name, the company of that particular Axis that I have. I need to give in the model. I need to give the year of its purchase. I need to even give for how, that is what is the mileage that this particular vehicle is giving. Okay, similarly, if I am putting up my house on sale, I have to give each and every detail regarding my house. Like for example, if I have a flat, if I have an independent house, if I have a duplex, how many rooms does it have, then whether it is north facing, east facing, whatever, and whether it is having 24-hour supply. So all these means a physical description. And towards the end, we need to give the contact address and the phone number. Now, first of all, let us deal with the property. Now, for the property, you should specify the size of your property. Again, what do you mean by the property? The house that you want to put up on sale. The floor, how many floors it has, how many number of rooms it has, and so on. Second one, mention fixtures and fittings. What do you mean by fixtures and fittings? The modular kitchen, the jacuzzi, or whatever extra thing that particular house has. Moreover, complete with 24 hours water supply with the power backup system. Now, the third thing is that you should tell that what is its location and the surroundings, that where is your flat or where is your house, and then price expected or offered. Okay, now let us see the first one. You want to, just a minute. Okay, now let us deal with this particular advertisement. For sale, that is, you are going to put up for sale. Now see, you possess an acre of land in the heart of the city. You want to dispose of this property since you have decided to buy a flat. Write an advertisement to be published in a national daily, giving all the necessary details. I've told you this particular classified ad is for sale or for purchase. So the very first caption you are supposed to write down is for sale. Then how are you going to start off with this particular advertisement? Available for sale, an acre of land. Now what do you want to sell? This is the property that you want to sell. You are wanting to sell an acre of land. Now where is that particular acre of land? It is in the heart of the city. Now the added, you ought to give about your location and the surrounding. So it is connected with road from two sides. What are its advantages? Transportation facility available 24 hours, adjacent market and police station, lush green surroundings. That means the land is situated at that particular place where you are going to find greenery all around. Price is negotiable. That means now you want to be diplomatic. You don't want to write the exact price. So you can write down price is negotiable. Interested parties may contact. Now you are supposed to give. Now the name is already mentioned that you are Krishnan of Moti Nagar, Delhi. So you will give your name, you will give your address, and you will give your contact number. This is for sale. That means you want to sell out this property. Now in case if you have to buy a property, now let us see that. You want to purchase a flat. Draft an advertisement in about 50 words for a newspaper detailing your requirements and your capacity to pay. Now for purchase, DLF flat. Now that is up to you. Whatever you want to write down. You can even write down for purchase an independent house, for purchase a duplex, for purchase a flat, or a 2-bedroom flat, 3-bedroom flat, that is 2 BHK, 3 BHK in South Delhi, DLF colony. Now this is a place in Delhi that I am talking about. You can give any name of the place since it is not mentioned in the question. With 3 bedrooms. Now see, instead of 3 bedrooms placing at the later stage, you can write it at the starting also, that for purchase 3 BHK flat in South Delhi or DLF colony, dining room with family lounge, corner flat preferred. Or you can even write down the floor on which is it preferred. 2nd floor flat preferred. Price around 20 to 25 lakhs. That means you are quoting your own price, that it should not exceed this much of price. Okay. Owners or dealers can contact. You have to give your name and you have to give your contact number. Similarly, let us see about the sale and the purchase of a vehicle. As I had already told you, you should keep in mind the model, the year of manufacturing, the color, the accessories, the condition, what is the condition of your vehicle, the mileage and the price expected. Okay, now let us see the first question. You want to sell your Maruti car. Draft a suitable advertisement in about 50 words to be published in for sale column of the Times of India. Now you have to keep in mind those particular things. It is for sale. You want to sell off this particular vehicle of yours. Now it is a Maruti car, okay, so you have to draft an advertisement for a Maruti car. Now it could be any model of the Maruti car. It could be 800 Maruti 800. It could be any latest model of the Maruti car. That is up to you, whichever model you are supposed to write down. So but how are you going to start off? You are going to start off as available Maruti 800 DX 2000 model. Now since it is I have given the year 2000, but that is a very early model, you can give the model as 2015 model or 2010 model also, in excellent working condition. Now you have to give the color of that particular Maruti car. Let me say I give the color as white. It is white, scratchless. Now what do you mean by scratchless? There is not even a single scratch on the car. Self-driven, that means I have never ever given this particular car to anybody to drive. I only have handled the car. Sparingly used. Now what do you mean by sparingly used? That it is very rarely used, it is very seldomly used. Now what is the average that your car still is giving? It is giving 80 kilometers a liter. What about the accessories of the car? That all are intact. That means they are also in good condition. Expected price. Now you quote the price. Okay, now what is the price that you are going to quote? You can quote any price, that is up to you. Like I have quoted the price as 1.40 lakhs. Contact, you can give your name or you can give your surname and you can give your phone number. Similarly, if you want to purchase a second-hand bike or a second-hand two-wheeler, how are you going to place an advertisement? Now nowadays, instead of second hand, what do you write down? You write as the pre-owned vehicle. So you can write down that wanted a pre-owned Hero Honda. Now it is up to you, whichever name of the company vehicle you can write it down. I have written it as Hero Honda. Motorcycle, you can instead of motorcycle you can write down bike. Now which should be the model? The model, this 1999 or 2000 model is very early model out there. So let us give the latest model. Let us say 2015 or 2016 model in excellent running condition. Instead of running condition, you can even write down working condition. Average around 40 kilometers per liter. That means what is the mileage that this particular vehicle is giving? Complete documents. That means I want to purchase this vehicle, but I want to purchase this vehicle with the complete documents. Tax paid. That means you should have paid the tax. Everything should be clear. Price not to exceed rupees 26,000. Again, you have to quote your own price. Interested parties contact. Give your name, give your address, and give your phone number.